So let's talk for a moment about how we plan the asides that we put into our story times. The explain aside, the example aside, and the empower aside. When we first start looking over our story time plan, we will start first with what would be a good example for our aside. And that would be choosing one of the books or other items in your story time. In this case, Sims Tayback, Farm Animals, is the book I have chosen. Once I've decided which of the early literacy components I will use with this book, then I will decide on my explain aside and what to say for my empower aside. I'll give you examples of each of these now. Our next book is called Farm Animals by Sims Tayback. This is a fun book because you have to try to guess the animal from the clues in the book. Let's try one. Who am I? I have a snout. This is a snout, the animal's nose. Let me see your nose. Very good, that's your nose. Let's see what else it says. I have a curly tail. I am a what? What is this animal? That's right, it's a pig. A pig with a snout, a big nose. Adults, when you explain a word like a snout in terms of a word that a child already knows, that's one easy way to help develop their vocabulary, which will later help them understand what they read. So now that I've decided on my example aside as vocabulary, then I go back and think, okay, what can I say for my explain aside at the beginning of the story time, which will help parents be alerted to my talking about vocabulary. Here's an example of what that might look like. Our early literacy tip of the day today is on vocabulary, knowing the meanings of words. When children know more words, they're better able to understand what they read. Today, I'll be pointing out some things that you can do as you sing, talk, read, and play with your children to help them develop vocabulary. So now you have developed your example aside and your explain aside. Now you're ready to do your empower aside. This is the one which helps the parents keep that early literacy component going even after they've left the story time. So here's an example of an empowering aside related to vocabulary. Before you go, I'd like you to see I've pulled out some flap books and board books for your toddlers. Some of them are simple stories, some of them are about animals. So you can check out any of these books today and use them as conversation starters. When you talk with your children about a picture, talk about your own experiences, something that you know that you can share with your child, or maybe something that you're going to do. And add in a few words that your child might not be familiar with. Your child learns best when you're just talking with them and adding to their experiences, and the words you add will later help them be able to understand what they read. Enjoy.